Like I should be saying welcome to my crib or something because the background is just giving like cribs vibes, but welcome to the LA vlog. I am so excited to be here. I'm actually here because my management is out here and they have like a little get together every year. I came last year, but I had just signed with them, or maybe I hadn't even signed with them yet. I literally can't even remember, but I came and I was like so new, didn't really know anyone. I think I had signed, I just didn't like really know anyone because I just signed with them, and now I've been with them for a little over a year. And if you guys are new, because I know there's so many of you guys here that like literally are just very, very new, and I'm so glad you're here. I like get to hang out with you guys for my job, which is so nice. I actually used to be the director of respite care for families that have children with neurodivergent like needs, or who are neurodivergent, I guess I'll say that. And I love doing that, and I worked in that field for like 8 years, but I started like creating and stuff, and I just love the community that we have here, and I just couldn't do both, so I had to like decide. And so I still get to like volunteer and help families like when I have time, but I get to like do this for a job, which feels just so surreal. So this weekend is gonna be about books, and it's also gonna be about like the fun things that I get up to in LA. There's this bookstore called The Last Bookstore, and it is the largest bookstore in California, so I want to go there tomorrow. And then I also want to go to this bookstore called I think it's called Bookshop. Guys, I cannot tell you how nice the Last Bookstore looks. Like there's an upstairs, it looks massive. They have like all these like book things that are like book, I don't know, designs. I don't even know how to explain it, like, but it's gonna be cool whenever we see it. So we're gonna go there tomorrow. I also might go and do like a workout at a CrossFit that's here. I'm not really sure. I'm still like getting comfortable just like going into new gyms because I like work out in the same gym all the time. So I'm thinking about doing that, and then, but I'm not 100% sure yet. And then I want to get coffee with my friends tomorrow, and then tomorrow night there is the Shine event, which is my management. It's like our get together. Tonight I have an event with Lulu's, and I've never ever had a brand event, literally ever. This is my first time, and I've been like making videos on YouTube since 2018. So like just for like longevity sense, like that's what, 2019, 2020, 2021, 2022, 2023, that's 5 years of like hanging out in this space, and now I'm getting like my first little taste of like a brand event. And Lulu's is the place where I shop whenever I need like wedding guest dresses. That's usually where I get like all my dresses. So it's gonna be a full weekend. I also want to show you guys the books that I brought because I want to start my summer TBR here, and it's like warm, there's like a pool. It's just giving summer already. It's literally 40 degrees in Illinois right now, so I feel like I can fully start my summer TBR here. So I brought 4 books that are like super summery, so I'm gonna give you guys a little like haul of that later, and we're gonna go to the pool and like read and stuff. But I pretty much just have to get ready for this event now, and then we can head out. I think I'm gonna get ready for the event and then maybe give you like my little TBR that I brought, just so you guys can see. But let me give you guys a tour of this room. This is how the room looks when you first walk in. Obviously you guys like already saw this, but I feel like it just really gives like a homey, cozy vibe because it is like so nicely decorated. Like I love all that stuff that's up there. It just looks like home, you know? And I've only been to LA one time, but the one time I came, I stayed here. And then guys, look at this view. Like waking up to this tomorrow morning is going to be wild. I can see like the city back there, and then I can see like the sky, and like, I mean, imagine when all these curtains are open, it's gonna look so good. They also have this big chest of drawers if I want to like put my clothes and stuff in there, which is nice. And then in here is the bathroom, and I really like the bathroom. One thing I like about these showers is whenever they have the like shampoo, conditioner, and like all that stuff in here, so you don't have to like bring it. This makes me so happy. I was actually wondering if they would have this, and I was like, you know what, the one is definitely gonna have this because you do pay an arm and a leg to be here. But it's a really nice space. This needs to go into the trash. I had a cookie earlier, but this is cute, huh? I really like it. And I got all my stuff in the corner over there. So I'm gonna start getting ready and then I'll show you guys my TBR. I should have known that I wouldn't have time to show you guys the books. I think I brought like 6 of them, but this is the outfit and it's from Lulu's. I'm getting ready to leave because I don't want to be late, but I'm going to show you guys the books later, probably tomorrow morning after like the dinner and stuff. I just don't want to be late because I'm super excited about this, but this is the dress. Again, it's from Lulu's. It just fits so well. I actually have been shopping at Lulu's for like wedding guest dresses since even before I've been sharing on the internet, so this feels very surreal to be invited. And yeah, so let's head out to this little event. I am super excited, also nervous, but more excited than anything to head there. So let's get out of here. Hunter. We literally just met and we have the same manager, and you guys know I love my manager. She's amazing, and she was like, you have to meet Hunter, like you have to meet her, you're gonna love her, you're gonna be obsessed with her. Now we're best friends. We're best friends. Anyway, as I was saying, as we walked through the street, Shamar, she's like, you love her, like she's amazing, she's from the Midwest, whatever, and now we're literally best friends. Midwest is best. And yeah, so oh my God, this is so pretty. Cute. I gotta show you guys. This is so pretty. Do you see that side? Say hi. We're doing the same thing. Do you see that side? That's so pretty. I love anything with greenery. This is so nice. Oh my gosh. Ready to leave, but I want to show you guys my summer TBR before I go. I had so much fun last night and I want to chat a little bit like later, maybe as I'm getting ready or something for the event, about like some of the ways I'm growing. But I feel like the biggest way that I'm growing is, one, I did not drink any alcohol last night, which is wild for me because I feel like I normally am always drinking alcohol, but I really am trying to be intentional about like what I actually want to do, and like I just have not been feeling the vibe to drink lately, so I didn't, and I woke up feeling great, went to a workout, literally was so hard. And another thing, I was talking to people last night and they were talking about like who they follow, and they were kind of like sharing like things that are going on in their lives and how they're keeping up with them, and I don't know anyone, and it's because I literally follow like 15 people on TikTok and less than 200 people on Instagram. I don't follow anyone that I don't feel like is an actual friend of mine, and so I don't really fall into like the comparison game because I don't compare myself to my friends. Like I want to uplift them and I want them to do well, whereas I feel like if I were following a bunch of random people like celebrities or people I don't know or connect with, I feel like I might compare myself more. So that's just things that I was thinking through last night and things that I'm learning about myself. But the books that I'm reading right now and still reading are A Little Life, and I'm also reading Behind the Scenes by Christina C. Jones. These are not in my summer TBR, but they're just the books that I have been reading. I was reading them before I came here. And I brought lots of summer books. I have a total of 5. Am I going to read all of these? Probably not. Like, let's be real here. I brought Highly Suspicious and Unfairly Cute. This seems like such a cute story. Pretty much these two ex-friends go to camp together, and while they're at the camp, they kind of like rekindle what they used to have, and they're like put together for some challenges and stuff, so it just gives like a fun vibe. And then I am reading Black Girls Must Be Magic. This is the second book to Black Girls Must Die Exhausted, and I'm really excited to like learn more about their friend group. It's pretty much about 3 friends, and they have a ton of stuff that goes on in their lives. Like, one has a partner who's not faithful, another one has a partner who like doesn't want kids and she wants kids, and it's just like really interesting to see their lives as adults. I'm also reading Rhythm and Muse, and this is about Darren, who he submits a song to this like contest, and I guess he's really interested in the girl who's running the contest, but he like submits it anonymously, and so the girl that he's interested in tries to figure out who submitted it, because she's like, this song is incredible, like I want to know who submitted it. My memory card ran out of like space, so I had to like clear some, but I want to show you guys the other 2 books that I got. I have these 2. I brought Nora Goes Off Script, and this is about a woman who gets divorced, and she ends up writing this like story about her divorce, and it turns like, I guess gets turned into a movie, and the guy who plays her ex-husband in the movie, he asked her to like stay at her house while the movie's filming, and he wants to stay there for a week, and I guess he's like hot, very broody, mysterious, so this seems like it's gonna be really good. And then I got Happy Place by Emily Henry, and this is a book that so many people have talked about, and I'm just really excited to read it because it says Harriet and Wynn have been the perfect couple since they met in college. They go together like salt and pepper, honey and tea, lobster and rolls, except for now, for reasons they're still not discussing, they don't. They broke up 5 months ago and still haven't told their best friends. And they go on a trip with their best friends, and I guess they like fake date, but while they're fake dating, they realize they still have feelings for each other. So I feel like that's a good stack for summer. Right now I'm going to a coffee shop with a friend, and while I'm there, we're just gonna like chat, and then after that I'm gonna go to a bookstore and see what books I can pick up. I'm trying to pick up all these books, and it's like actually really hard. So yeah, this is a stack with the one that just fell off, but let's head out. I don't want to be late for lunch, and whenever we get back, we can chat more about like last night and how fun it was, but we're gonna go to a bookstore right after that large bookstore that I was telling you guys about, and I'm really excited. while and I'm so tired. I think it's like getting close to 5 o'clock. I'm pretty sure if I remember correctly. Later, I don't really know. It's 4 o'clock and I have to be in Beverly Hills at 6 or around there, so I'm not really sure if I'm gonna be on time for the event tonight because I am absolutely exhausted. I did end up getting some good books. They're all in here, so I'll show you guys whenever we get back to the room. I ended up getting 3 of them. Let's see, there we go. I ended up getting 3, so I'll show you that when we get back upstairs. But right now I'm just eating a late lunch because I went and got coffee with Nyla, but I didn't like eat lunch. I only had a chocolate croissant, so I need to eat. And again, I think I'm going to probably lay off the drinking tonight like I did last night and just drink like mocktails and stuff. And hopefully I can wake up and go to another workout tomorrow. Tomorrow is going to be like a chill day. And like lots of reading, so yeah, let me finish my food and then we'll head upstairs. I just got back from the bookstores and like eating and stuff downstairs, and I want to show you guys what I got. I really liked the bookstores. The first one had so many like classics, poetry, more like highbrow type books. They did have a ton of like sci-fi and fantasies, so that was really neat. But I think the second bookstore was my favorite because they had more like contemporary romance and contemporary fiction, which you guys know is like my wheelhouse. I do think that the books that I picked out are books that I normally wouldn't have picked out if I wasn't like, I don't know, if I wasn't in a bookstore like the last bookstore LA, which was like the bigger bookstore. That one actually is the biggest bookstore in California, so it was really cool to go there. They had just like so much cool stuff, as you guys saw. And then the other bookstore I went to was the Book Soup, and that one I think is like new. Like someone was saying like, oh, I didn't even know that there was like a bookstore down here like this. So maybe it's new, I don't know. I might try to take a nap after I do this little haul. I'm so tired. I don't know how I'm gonna like make it through tonight. Our time is 2 hours off, so right now it's 4:30, but really in my time it's 6:30. And so last night I stayed up until, I think we were out until like 11, just like at a like restaurant, just like talking and stuff with, and it was my first time actually meeting my manager in person, so we had a lot to catch up on. But we were there I think until like 11, which is like 1 my time, and then I woke up and went and worked out this morning, which has me so exhausted because we did so much cardio. So yeah, anyway, I might take a nap, not really sure. I still have like a little work to do, nothing crazy, because I finished most of it before I got here. But yeah, so anyway, let's get into this little book haul. And I'll show you guys what I got. I got 3 books and I am really excited. Again, I feel like some of these books are not books that I normally would have picked up if, you know, I wasn't like planning on like going to those bookstores. I don't know. I just feel like they are definitely my vibe, but they are definitely different. The first book that I picked up is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder, and this was a New York Times bestseller. So many of you guys said that this is a really good one to read. In the inside it says, everyone in Fairview knows the story. Pretty and popular high school senior Andy Bell was murdered by her boyfriend, Sal Singh, who then killed himself. It was all anyone could talk about, and 5 years later, Pip sees how the tragedy still haunts her town, but she can't shake the feeling that there was more to the story. She knew Sal when she was a child, and he was always so kind to her. How could he possibly have been a killer? Now a senior herself, Pip decides to re-examine the closed case for her final project, at first just to cast doubt on the original investigation, but soon she discovers a trail of dark secrets that might actually prove Sal innocent, and the line between past and present begins to blur. Someone in Fairview doesn't want Pip digging around for answers, and now her own life might be in danger. This is the story of an investigation turned obsession, full of twists and turns with an ending you'll never expect. So I'm really excited to read this one. This was like on the bookstand, like right when you walk in. at the Last Bookstore LA. And then the next book that I got is The Midnight Library. So one of my friends, Catherine, she actually read this book and she was like, it's so good, like you have to read it. I'm pretty sure she was the one who read it. And I thought I read this book in college, but I actually read Night Circus, that's what I'm thinking of, and I did not enjoy it. To me, it was kind of boring. And I don't even remember what Night Circus was about, but I feel like some of the books that they would pick for class, like, they just would bore me to death. And I think like reading anything for class and talking about it and like writing a paper on it, especially if you don't have time, you're not like mood reading, you're not getting to read like when you feel relaxed, you're reading for like a task, so it kind of takes the joy out of it in a way. So maybe if I read Night Circus again, it would be better, but I thought that this was Night Circus, but it's obviously not, it's a different book. And this is a book about, well, I guess I'll just like read the inside, because the inside is what got me to want to pick it up. It says, between life and death, there is a library. Up until now, Nora Seed's life has been full of misery and regret. She feels she has let everyone down, including herself, but things are about to change. When she finds herself in the Midnight Library, she has a chance to make things right. The books in the Midnight Library enable Nora to live as if she had done things differently. Each one contains a different life, a possible world in which she made different choices that played out in an infinite number of ways, affecting everyone she knew, as well as many people she never met. With the help of an old friend, she can now undo every decision she regrets as she tries to work out her perfect life. But things aren't always what she imagined they'd be, and soon her choices place the library and herself in extreme danger. Before time runs out, she must answer the ultimate question, what is the best way to live? So I thought that was super cool, and the first sentence of this, it starts out, 19 years before she decided to die, Nora Seed sat in the warmth of the small library at Hazeldean School in the town of Bedford. And that's the first sentence. And I just was like, you know what? This sounds good. So I picked that up. And then the last book that I got is In It to Win It. I like, sometimes the cursive like gets me. I was like, is this if or it in? I should have read the whole sentence, but it says In It to Win It. And this is what I picked up at the Book Soup. And then I picked up these two books at the Last Bookstore LA. So they had tons of contemporary fiction and contemporary romance that I have never like heard of before, which I love. They also had tons of diversity and different authors. I will say the books were super expensive. Like these two books, The Midnight Library was $26. Like I was like, I know that hardcovers are expensive, but I feel like normally they're not, like almost $30. And then this one was $19.99, which I feel like this is a typical like hardcover book. These are both hardcover, but this one was just like literally $26.99. I'm like, is this like a special edition or what? And then this one was $18.74. And I'm like, is this just because it's LA and things are expensive? Like, this is not a hardcover. This is literally a paperback for $18.74. I'm like, this just seems a lot of money. Because I know even at Barnes, like I'll get like more than that for, like I'll usually get like 5 books or something around there, and they'll be like paperback, or 4 books, I feel, for like $100. And this was like $75 or something like that, I think. So anyway, this says, spoiled, fickle, and prissy are only a few of the adjectives that have been used to describe Morgan Redford. Though she's never had to worry about money, she's determined to make a name for herself on her own terms. Her new venture won't be an epic fail like her former professional cuddling service or the short-lived pet hotel. This time, through the nonprofit she co-founded, Morgan is doing something meaningful, helping teens who are aging out of foster care, and she's got her eye on a property that could house these kids. But the competition is steep, and one of the bidders is someone she never expected. ... When real estate developer Drake Faulkner learns that his ex, the one who ghosted him years ago, is a potential buyer of the property his eccentric mentor is selling, his competitive streak amps up. No way is he letting her win the property he wants. Bitter, yes. Petty, probably. But his mentor has a stipulation. Potential buyers must participate in the Iron Man competition of sorts for the property. Drake refuses to play along with this ridiculous demand until he discovers Morgan has signed up. If Little Miss can't run a block, without gasping for air is doing it, he will too. But as the gauntlet of games heats up and forces them to face the past, they are met with a pull that feels all too familiar. Now, if only they could keep their eyes on the prize instead of on each other. But who's to say they can't do both? I love a good rom-com. Like, oh, this is gonna be so good. So these are the 3 books that I got. I'm going to get ready for the party and then head to Beverly Hills. It's literally in a mansion. Like, I'm not kidding. It's literally the party's in a mansion. So I'm gonna show you guys whenever we go, which is honestly just gonna be wild. But I want to relax tomorrow. I want to go by the pool. I want to read and just have like a full reading day, and like really get started on this TBR because I haven't even started these summer reads. So I was reading this while I was at dinner, and this book is really good. I've just been so busy lately, and that's the thing. If I don't wake up at 5 a.m. a lot of the time, like 5 a.m. to read, a lot of the time I don't end up reading as much, and that's when I start like slowing down like on reading and I don't get to relax as much. So yeah, anyway, I want to make sure I get some reading in while I'm here, while it's warm and sunny, even though it did sprinkle a little bit today. But yeah, let's get ready for this little event and head out. I'm trying to find a good spot for you guys to see my full outfit, but I feel like this is a very chic outfit. It's giving like money. I don't know. I just love all beige. This blazer is from Aritzia, and then this top is from Rihanna, which is a Black-owned business. And I wear this blazer so much, it definitely is pricier for sure. But I feel like if I am going to wear this more than, I don't know, more than a lot of pieces in my closet, I feel like it's worth it. So I love it. It is definitely a little pricey, but it's worth it. And then the trousers are from Fuchsia Shaw, but you can actually find a similar pair at Abercrombie because Fuchsia Shaw is now on a little like break. I think they're like rebranding or something. And this bag is from The Kind. So let's head out. I've actually been carrying this bag all day, and I love finding transitional things that you can like wear from one thing to another. But let's head out to this event and have a good time. Like denim-ish. I've been really into beige, obviously, because that's pretty much all I wear, but I've been really wanting to wear things with more texture. So I got this whole outfit from Fashion Nova. I haven't shopped there in so long. My friend Danielle, she shared the link to these pants. They're super baggy. I do kind of wish I had sneakers with them, but I only have the sneakers that I worked out in. I didn't even think about bringing anything else to wear with these pants. So I'm just wearing the little sandals, and I kind of wish I had sneakers, honestly, because it's raining outside, or at least sprinkling. But we're gonna go to lunch, and then after that I want to go read for a little bit. I have not read as much as I want to on this trip, so this full day is going to be just dedicated to reading and enjoying like relaxation time. So let's head out to lunch. Excited to go like home to see Brady. I ended up starting Nora Goes Off Script. which I feel like is the cutest little summer read, at least from what I've read so far. And I just like really, I don't know, am in the vibe to read summer books. We're actually taking a trip to Mexico. We go usually like every year, like at least once, and and whenever we go, I feel like I try to read, but I will say that I like actually read less on vacation, and maybe I'm the only person who's like this, where I don't really read very much on vacation, but I just get so like, I don't know, I like want to be like out and about like doing things, and so sometimes I don't read as much as I would want to. So like for this trip I didn't really read a ton. I definitely could have read more for sure, but I'm excited to go home and have like just the interest in starting my summer reads. So hope you guys enjoyed this video, and check out my Goodreads if you guys want to see the reviews of the books that I finished while on this trip, and also be sure to follow me on Instagram and on YouTube, or not YouTube, TikTok, because I share lots of book things over there. And yeah, this is a really fun trip, and I am really excited to come back and just enjoy warm weather more, and I'm excited to go to Mexico in literally 2 weeks. So yeah, there's gonna be a 24-hour reading vlog coming soon, because I want to like read some TikTok books and get them off my TBR, like Book Lovers I haven't read, Love Hypothesis I haven't read. There's just like some like books that people talk about in Book Talk I want to read, so be on the lookout for that, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye guys.